Hello everybody, welcome back to D&M Motorsports. What we're checking out today is really something remarkable, so spend the time with us today to get up close with an unbelievable 1989 Chevrolet Corvette convertible. Under the hood, a couple of major things to note here is one, the cleanliness and originality of the engine bay here. Everything really is in spectacular condition. You can see from the frame rails, the suspension bits, it almost kind of defies physics and age to be this clean and in this great a condition. It also is equipped with Chevrolet's familiar 5.7 liter 350 cubic inch L98 V8 engine. Now in this tune, this makes 240 horsepower. I know that's really no slouch, but think about this, it makes 345 foot-pounds of torque, which really is what's giving you that really fast muscle car feel when you're driving this car. I did spend a good amount of time with this car. It drives brand new. It kind of shocks me, like as if there's probably GM engineers that should have won awards for making such a nice car. But it really is no compromise, and really, I can't speak enough of how nice this car is. It really is a shock. Stepping into the Corvette, it really is like driving a brand new 1989. I mean, there's really so little wear in here. When I even say so little, I mean, I really can't call it out other than the fact that it's just been used. Extremely comfortable. These seats are really in great condition. Everything in here is as stock. And you know, obviously tilt wheel, you've got a digital climate control, great set of period specific gauges here, as well as a Delco Bose sound system with your cassette deck in here. Lots of 4-speed automatic, car drives great with that. It's very, very strong, obviously downshifts and moves out well. And the top's really easy to operate, so you know, not a terribly complicated car to live with every day. Well, what a nice serene cruise for a beautiful Wednesday morning. I'm totally shocked at how nice this car is. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's just, you don't expect a 22-year-old Corvette with 80K to drive this nice or, hell, feel this nice. And it does. It feels amazing. It's got to be about as close to new. I mean, the alignment's dead straight. I'm going to hit the brakes kind of hard here. It goes totally straight, make a right turn. But just to get down to the torque in this motor, doesn't even have a downshift to go fast. That's one thing with the L98. You know, it still is a 5.7 liter 350, but the L98's a bulletproof engine, and it still makes a whole lot of power. We were thinking on the, well, Dave and I were just out for a quick spin in this, and we were talking about it, and we're like, well, you know, considering how nice this car is, what other world-class players were this nice back then? And we distinctly had the opportunity to compare this to a Ferrari 328 GTS that we just drove. Nothing against the 328 GTS, it's an amazing car and it is a true Italian exotic, but I mean, considering performance, comfort, drivability, this was a hell of a deal back in the day. No wonder Michael Jordan drove one. I mean, even the Testarossa was just coming out, and that car is just about as fast as this thing. No joke. Alright, we're gonna take the Vette out on the highway. Here we go, first gear. I'll tell you what, for 22 years old, that is very, very, very healthy. And just to give you an idea what this 22-year-old is capable of, here we go. This car is, it's shocking. It is shocking. It just was traded for a C5 convertible, and obviously this is somebody who has had such a good experience with this Corvette that they went for another one. But this really does go to show you that when you can take care of a car properly and you know how to do so, it'll stay a good car.
Normally you won't find a car of this age and mileage here at D&M, but that's where our story begins. We sold this car nearly 10 years ago to a local customer. At the time the car had just 72,000 miles and it was in amazing condition then. So here we are today. The car just turned 80,000 miles and it's even nicer than when I left here a decade ago. Our customer stepped up to a C5 anniversary convertible, landing this 1989 convertible back in our inventory. At first glance you'd think this car had 15,000 miles on it. It's finished in medium blue metallic, of which only 1,428 were produced for the 1989 model year. The body, 17-inch wheels, and trim are all in outstanding condition, which may still be an understatement. All the functional elements work as new, including the flip-up headlamps and power antenna. The black soft top is in amazing condition as well. The plastic rear window shows the slightest bit of haze from age, but the convertible top seals great and is simple to raise and lower. Under the hood is Chevrolet's 5.7-liter L98 V8 engine. In this tune, it's no slouch at 240 horsepower, but the 345 foot-pounds of torque definitely give this machine a low-end punch that's present all through the rev range. Mated to the 4-speed automatic, this Corvette is a cruiser when needed, but happily downshifts on demand for a quick getaway. A standard anti-lock braking system minimizes slip when slowing in less than ideal conditions. Inside, the dual-power leather seats show minimal wear, and the condition of the leather has been very well preserved. A digital automatic climate control system regulates the interior temperature and works great. Audio comes courtesy of a Delco Bose sound system with cassette deck, and behind the leather-wrapped steering wheel, the multifunction gauges let you customize information in a rather innovative, colorful display. If you've been looking for a sweet cruiser for not a lot of dough, this Corvette convertible is a no-excuses car that's been lovingly well cared for through its lifetime. And just a quick spin around the block will make you a believer. There really is nothing about the experience of this car that would differ from a brand new 1989 Corvette. For more information, including over 60 photos of this Corvette, check us out online at dmautosales.com.